How's it going, guys? So, we have played our season in the championship, and let's go over a brief summary of progress, I guess. Basically, long story short, we were fairly inconsistent, as you can see here. We had a win, draw, loss, win-win, loss, 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 draw, win-win. I kind of thought we were getting on a good run here. Then we drew, then we lost. Yeah, we couldn't get into a consistent rhythm or form. And even though my objective was to avoid relegation, I kind of felt I wanted to achieve more. So, during the winter transfers, we signed a few players. My star signing left. Funny enough, we bought him for 1.8 million and we sold him for 2.8. However, me thinking I would be able to use the funds, the club was not in a great financial state, and thus they reduced my transfer budget to about, I think it was around 800,000. So not giving me too many options in terms of buying replacements. Reason for selling him, he just didn't seem to settle. I mean, he did score a couple of goals for me. 13 appearances, he scored 6 goals. But he just couldn't quite fit in. And for the life of me, I was like, you know what, he's not happy. Let me just move him on as quickly as possible. We had a potential suitor in Bolton, and the rest was history. With that said though, we did sign Nathan Wood from Swansea for £28,000. That was very, very cheap, and to be quite frank, he was very useful to us, giving us some reinforcements at the back. Because quite frankly, we were conceding a lot of goals in the first half of the season, and I felt we needed somebody else to step in and establish himself as not so much as a team leader as such, but just let's concede less goals. We also signed Taylor Gardner-Hickman from West Brom on a loan. This was primarily due to the fact that we also sold Sergi Palencia, who was our second right back, and we only had one player that could play that position, and he had been injured already once during the season. So I thought I'd bring this guy in, and he's done really well. He pretty much played every game possible for us in right back, and he performed very well, getting 3 assists and 2 goals in 15 appearances. So definitely very good loan signing. And we also signed Jude Stoonsup Bell, a striker on a free. To be honest, we lost Josh Coburn, and I still felt we needed to sign a striker. We found him on a free. To be honest, he had relatively very nice stats. And even though he did not play first team football a lot, I mean, he did come on as a sub 16 times. I mean, he did grab for us a goal and an assist. So, maybe a player for next season. So that was it during the January transfer period. And with regards to how it went after January, if we go through here, we can see that we went, after a couple of losses in the new year, we went on a string of 6 straight wins, a draw, lost another set of 2 wins, a draw, and another 2 wins, And to be honest, we almost got into the playoffs. That's how much of a turnaround the season was. Like you can see on here, like it's so many green results. And compared to the first half, where we had mostly reds, and that resulted in us being 4 points away from the playoffs. So I had to avoid relegation, and I almost got into the promotion playoffs. So where does that leave Cedric? Well, this is my second season. I had already achieved the promotion last season. Thus, this for me would have been, unless I won a trophy, I cannot continue one more season. Which basically means that I have to resign. So with that said, I'll have to resign and start my search for a new job. I'm hopeful that maybe I could either get a top class team in the championship as a bare minimum, or my personal preference would be first division in any of the top European countries. Germany, Italy, Spain, why not England? But we'll see, yeah? Until then, see you next time.